Tobago House of Assembly talks about building resilience in the blue economy as Agri-Summit concluded today. Minister of Gender and Child Affairs called for an end to HIV/AIDS discrimination. Kamala Prasad-Bissessar points out issues with Tobago Airport Terminal construction, and Tobago police officers commended for major drug bust. Good evening, I am Adana Kumbi. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 3rd December 2024. To our top story this evening. With coral bleaching affecting 80 to 90% of Tobago's coral reefs, building resilience in the blue economy is crucial. Dr. Arthur Potts, a UTT lecturer, highlighted several policy measures to protect marine resources during his speech on Day 2 of the Agri-Tech Innovation Summit at the Shore Park Complex. Reporter Candice Jackson has the details.
Extensive coral bleaching around Tobago serves as a major warning that urgent action is needed to protect marine resources. While climate change cannot be stopped, it can be mitigated. Dr. Potts, UTT lecturer, indicated that spatial planning must be considered for areas like the Buku Reef Marine Park to ensure effective protection.
So people down there doing diving and jet skiing and fishing and other tourism things in that area. How do we plan to utilize this space properly so that there are little conflicts and that people do things that are right and avoid unnecessary pollution and things that can have negative impacts on the marine resources we have down there?
To ensure longevity of species of fish, Dr. Potts suggested alternative methods of fishing.
Diversification in the fisheries. You don't have to just catch certain species and all year round. You could do it at particular times of the year. You could avoid catching certain sizes. Lots of different things can be adopted to ensure what we call, sustainability of species.
He also encouraged marine stakeholders to consider switching to cleaner fuels to reduce carbon emissions and minimize their impact on the atmosphere.
Use liquefied natural gas as opposed to as a regular and super thing. Use hydrogen as fuel and biofuels. We could, instead of burning certain biological things, you could decompose it in a way where you could utilize the energy to do things.
Meanwhile, by changing the design of vessels, the reliance on fuels can be reduced.
Ships that are doing transportation out there, the design can be improved to cut down on unnecessary burning of fuel and so on. And they could do that through hull optimization, bulbous bows, propeller technology, those sorts of things.
Additionally, Dr. Potts stressed that both authorities and marine stakeholders must consider how to operate as sustainably as possible in the sea. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
For farmers, adapting to the challenges of climate change can feel overwhelming. However, expert farmer Potter Bruno believes it does not have to be that way. Speaking on Day 2 of the Agri-Tech Innovation Summit, he shared simple strategies that farmers can adopt to maximize their crop yields. More in this report from Candice Jackson.
Rising temperatures, intense rainfall, and soil acidity are just some of the challenges farmers face due to climate change, compounded by pest issues and water scarcity. However, farming expert Potter Bruno assures that overcoming many of these obstacles is possible with minimal investments.
Think about your resources, how much money you have to invest. And how much money you have to invest will determine how you start. You don't need to start with this big, highfalutin thing.
His advice is to start small and build on success. One simple method he recommends is a timer-controlled irrigation system. It's affordable, does not require electricity, and has proven highly effective.
3 AA batteries operating your watering system. In it for 8 months now, going strong. You don't need all these fancy things if you don't have the money. But you could start and you could implement.
Heat, a major concern driven by climate change, is expected to worsen. However, Bruno highlighted that nature offers solutions. Farmers can adapt to mitigate its effects.
Mulching. In the wild, the soil is protected by the leaves on the ground. When we come and we remove it because we want everything weed free and so on. And no, we expose everything.
Pests, whether crawling, flying, or microscopic, remain a major challenge for farmers. Bruno recommends using greenhouses or nets in open fields as effective solutions to protect crops.
This is a system in which now you're not really, you're doing your sprays, but you're excluding birds, because birds could be a serious constraint.
Electric fences can also be used to protect crops. Additionally, bay leaves can help manage tiny pests that nets may not be able to keep out.
If you have bay leaf, use your bay leaf to make compost. You will never, I kid you not, you will never have nematode problems.
Bruno shared that agricultural technology has come a long way, making farming less labor-intensive and more affordable than ever. He encouraged farmers to explore available innovations and incorporate them into their daily practices. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Minister of Gender and Child Affairs, Ayanna Webster-Roy, has called for a national shift in attitudes to tackle stigma and discrimination in Trinidad and Tobago. Speaking at a sensitization session on stigma and discrimination strategy at Queen's Hall, Port of Spain on Tuesday, December 2nd, she urged the citizens to embrace care and tolerance to address social issues. The session, part of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, highlighted HIV trends, stigma-related data, and personal testimonials. It followed the launch of the Youth Panyard Crawl on World AIDS Day on December 1st, a project offering safe spaces for youth vulnerable to HIV. UNAIDS multi-country director Dr. Richards Amenya emphasized that fighting HIV requires more than medication, pointing to stigma as a barrier to progress. Minister Webster-Roy stressed that prejudices hinder HIV targets, urging collaboration and announcing plans to launch a national HIV and AIDS policy in early 2025. We'll take a break and come back with more, so stay with us.
It's the season of unforgettable, magical moments together. A song that reminds us of how our love blossomed. The warm, comforting smell of Christmas Day that brings us together. That feeling of comfort when our loved ones see the magic happening before their eyes. This Christmas, believe in magic, only at Standard.
Get ready, Tobago! Tobago Day 2024 is quickly approaching. Celebrate with us. Here's the schedule of activities. November 22nd and 23rd, Tobago Day launch and motorcade. November 16th to December 8th, Battle of the Cards. November 29th, Interdivision Triathlon 5 a.m. at Buku Integrated Facility. November 30th, THA Sports and Family Day 6 p.m. Buku Integrated Facility. Celebrate with us on December 1st at the Chocolate and Mud Juve 5 a.m. to 12 noon at Lure Coco Estate in Goldsboro. On December 4th, we give thanks with a Thanksgiving service from 9 a.m. at Lambo Church of God. 6:30 p.m. Tobago Day Awards. December 5th, Youth Plenary at 1:30 p.m. at the Assembly Legislature. December 6th, Chief Secretary's Art Competition and Prize Giving Ceremony. December 14th, Tobago Fashion First, Opulence Enhanced. 6:30 p.m. Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resorts. Tobago Day, push for progress. 44 in 24.
Please be advised that the date and venue for the Tobago Day Thanksgiving service have been changed to Thursday, December 19th at the Shaw Park Complex. Start time 9 a.m. Come give thanks with us as we continue our Tobago Day celebration.
Unwrap the magic of Christmas and have the best Christmas ever with a Christmas Wishes loan from Bethel Credit Union.
Up to $20,000 can be yours, so you can take care of all those Christmas expenses. You could even pay off all your debts and your credit card.
Come on down to where we make wishes come through, because we see you
At BCU.
Visit any of our offices today at 31 Bethlehem Road, Bethel, Tobago, or Mount Mary Lower, Scarborough, Tobago.
You can contact us at 639-8226-660-7358 or 631-1336.
Normal lending criteria apply. Think, plan, save with Bethel Credit Union. Because we see you at BCU. We see you at BCU. Come on down, get a loan or two, cause we see you this Christmas at BCU.
Welcome back. Crime Stoppers hosted a debriefing session on Sunday ahead of the upcoming awareness caravan, emphasizing the importance of 800 Tips hotline in combating crime in Tobago. The hotline offers an anonymous platform for the public to provide crucial information, helping law enforcement tackle crime, including violence against women, stolen property, and drug trafficking. Authorities stress that without vital tips from the community, efforts to reduce crime cannot succeed.
Crime Stoppers Director Chris James said in the last 25 years, the work at Crime Stoppers has led to 1,723 arrests, the recovery of over $28 million in stolen property, and the seizure of $3 million in narcotics. Additionally, 426 firearms have been recovered, making a significant impact on community safety.
So this is the safest way to actually get in touch with us. So I want everybody to take note of the fact that we are here as part of this community to help solve the crimes that have peaked in Tobago.
Member of Parliament for Tobago East, Ayanna Webster Roy, referenced the ministry's 16-day campaign focused on combating violence against women. She highlighted the significance of the 800 Tips hotline for anonymous reporting, emphasizing that addressing crime effectively requires essential information.
And as I would have said recently at a forum for men, the only way we can help you is if you get the information. The only way we can end crime and violence in Trinidad and Tobago is if the information comes to us.
Inspector Alicia Piggott noted an increase in murders on the island, but a decline in other serious crimes. She expressed her satisfaction with collaborating with Crime Stoppers.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police and the Tobago Police itself is happy that the Crime Stoppers are here. We are always willing to partner with any stakeholder who wants to assist as it relates to crime, because we know the fear of crime is out there.
Crime Stoppers also offers cash rewards to individuals based on investigation and findings by police. Joshel Dana, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Police officers often face criticism, but not this time. Nkosi Phillips, political leader of the Unity of the People, praised the police for their excellent work following the seizure of $42 million worth of drugs, arms, and ammunition.
Since the officers from Trinidad has come to Tobago, we have seen an increase in a lot of productivity in terms of capturing police presence on the island of Tobago and a level of less crime in Tobago, only maybe state of robberies. But I must commend them and continue to do a very great work.
However, Phillips noted that the drug bust highlights the government's failure to secure Trinidad and Tobago's borders, leaving citizens vulnerable to criminal activity.
This is a wake-up call to our society that we are not prone or we are not safe from the criminal elements in regards to the firearms and drug distribution that is happening within our waters. This is now a wake-up call for the arm of the Ministry of National Security while he's still in office to secure our borders of Tobago.
2 men were arrested on Monday night after police reportedly discovered $42 million worth of drugs and weapons on their boat at Pigeon Point Beach, Tobago. The suspects, one from Buku and the other from Marabella, are now in custody. Phillips expressed disappointment that someone from Buku was implicated in the incident. Last night, the United National Congress held its political meeting where party leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar expressed concerns about the budget for the ongoing construction of the Tobago Airport Terminal. According to documents presented by Persad-Bissessar, one of her concerns was the employment of individuals without prior experience in airport construction. She also referenced a report from the company Gleeds, which highlighted several cost overruns, ultimately causing the original budget for the airport project to rise from $1.2 billion to $1.7 billion.
Total overruns thus far is $431 million. $431 million. And it's not over yet. It's not finished yet because they're still there. It's not over yet. The total estimated cost of this project was $1.2 billion. But because of all these cost overruns thus far, they are $431.16 million over budget.
She expressed concerns about delays in the airport's project, opening and completion. Furthermore, she called on the current government to account for the management of the funds allocated to the project.
This terminal scandal is the biggest theft in the history of this country. This government is thieving all this money and they're still taking pay rise. As the saying goes, I come back, show me a liar, and I show you a thief.
She also argued that the airport does not meet the required certified regulations, specifically pointing out several areas of concern.
Associated airside infrastructure, including the apron, the taxiway, the aircraft parking. Currently, they cannot get the terminal building up to specs and meet the building codes. I am told that rubber stamping of documentation is going on without proper testing.
You're watching the Tobago Updates television news. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With Amplia TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with Amplia's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 GB fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With Amplia, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. Amplia. Do more, live more.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes for breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
This Christmas, believe in magic. Enjoy our delicious deals on appliances for the perfect Christmas together. Only at Standard.
Are you thinking about spending Christmas in Tobago? Well, call us at Thorns Place. We are located at the hills of Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port, with rooms starting at 200 TT. Call us now at 745-7306 or 682-8676. Follow us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Message us on WhatsApp at Thorns Place. Your Christmas in Tobago will be even more special.
Thank you for staying with us. During an exercise yesterday, officers of the Tobago Divisional Task Force uncovered the island's biggest drug bust. The authorities seized 238 kilograms of marijuana and 13 kilograms of cocaine. In addition, they discovered a Beretta M12 machine pistol, 3 Beretta M12 magazines, a Glock 17 pistol with a magazine, and a total of 167 rounds of assorted 9mm ammunition. 2 men were arrested, one from Tobago and the other from Marabella, Trinidad. Senior Superintendent Earl Eli noted that while the drugs were intercepted in Tobago, their final destination may not have been the island, but another Caribbean nation.
Well, it would have passed through Trinidad. Trinidad would not have been the original point because this type of product is not made in Trinidad, but it would have left Trinidad en route to another Caribbean destination.
He stated that this discovery proves Tobago is a transit point for narcotics and noted that while some Tobagonians might be involved in criminal activity, the majority of crimes have been committed by individuals from Trinidad.
Yes, and we are seeing that not just in the narcotic trade, but in all the other offences, from robberies, the larcenies, and all the other offences, we are seeing that combination of Trinidadians and Tobagonians working. In fact, the majority of crimes that were detected for the last month would have included Trinidadians.
He issued a stern warning to those who may have plans to commit criminal activities on the island.
Most importantly, don't commit crime in Tobago, right? Those persons who are hell-bent on committing those offences, I'm saying it openly, you are not welcome in Tobago, right? Stay where you are, right? You are not welcome in Tobago.
The weather report is next.
Laugh your way to cold, hard cash. Week Christmasing with $1,200 cash from Flow. Sign up or upgrade to an Everything You Want plan and get everything you want. That new TV you've been eyeing, new curtains to brighten up your home, and yes, your ham and grog secured this year. Sign up or upgrade today and get $1,200 cold, hard cash to spend how you want, where you want. Limited time offer. Special conditions apply. Flow, inspired by you.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
in magic. Enjoy our electrifying deals on electronics that'll have you dancing. Only at Standard.
We party till we drop down there with a lot of pretty girls down there, down in Tobago.
Now for the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, mostly fair and at times breezy despite 1 or 2 brisk passing showers. Tonight's temperatures are expected to be at 26 degrees Celsius. For tomorrow, you can expect mainly sunny, slightly hazy and breezy despite the low chance of a few brief passing showers. A mostly fair and cool night is forecasted. Daytime temperatures will rise to 31 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 34 degrees Celsius. Seas will be moderate to occasionally rough with waves 2.5 to 3 meters in open waters and below 1.5 meters in sheltered areas. All marine interests are advised to exercise caution as seas may occasionally become choppy. Sunrise is at 6:08 and sunset at 5:38. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. The Tobago House of Assembly talks about building resilience in the blue economy as Agri-Summit concluded today. Minister of Gender and Child Affairs called for an end to HIV/AIDS discrimination. Kamala Persad-Bissessar points out issues with Tobago Airport terminal construction, and Tobago police officers commended for a major drug bust. I am Adana Kambi. Thank you so much for joining us. Do have a great night.